Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Not too long ago, the Adrenaline Barbecue Company sent me this dripping griddle pan for my Weber Kettle grill, and I did use it once as a drip pan, but today I'm going to try to put it on top of the grill and use it as a griddle. So let's go outside and cook some breakfast. I have never cooked on this, so I'm just figuring things out as I go along. I talked to Dave at the Adrenaline Barbecue Company on Facebook this morning, told him I was doing this, and he said don't get your fire too hot or stuff will burn. So I usually put the slow and sear on the back side of the grill, but I rotated it around so I won't be reaching across the grill. So I'll get the bacon on there first. Bacon's always good for breaking in stuff, and we'll see how that does. The bacon's been on there for about 4 minutes, and I'm just kind of playing around a little bit here. With those handles on there, if you want to rotate this around, you know, you can kind of do this however you want. Like if you think it's getting too hot, you can rotate it so it's off of the coals for a little bit. So I'm just kind of playing with it to kind of figure out the best way to do things, but you can actually rotate it pretty easy. The bacon looks good. I'm going to see if I can turn it over without it sticking here. There we go. Might need the tongs here. Smells good. My bacon was getting a little dark colored, so I kind of pulled the tray off of the heat some. That works pretty good. So as soon as this bacon's cooked, I have some potatoes and eggs I'm going to get on there. Alright, I think I'm going to get my bacon off. I think I burned it on the ends a little bit. I guess we'll just call those burnt ends, huh? Oh well. Not too bad for my first try. Keep burning the hair off my knuckles. That fire's pretty hot. I might have put maybe a little too much charcoal in there. I don't know. It's one of those things, you got to do it a few times to kind of get it down, I think. But that doesn't look too bad. Let's see if I can scrape some of this burnt stuff off of here before I put my eggs and potatoes on there. Trying to figure out the best way to do this here. The bacon grease is on that end, so I don't really want to put my potatoes right and all that, so I'll put my potatoes down here. Now, I already cut these potatoes up and steamed them so they would cook faster. I also cut up a red bell pepper and some ham, and then I coated them in some olive oil and a little bit of mild barbecue rub. So it's a pretty good amount of potatoes. I guess they're going to get some bacon grease in them, some of that bacon fat. I'm just trying to keep them kind of out of it. I'm trying to eat somewhat healthy, so I'm going to try to keep them sort of out of the bacon fat. I think I'll put the eggs in the bacon fat though, because that way they won't hopefully stick to the griddle. We'll see how this goes. I'm just figuring this out as I go, so not quite sure how this is going to turn out. We'll see. Okay. And I just put about 4 eggs in there, I guess. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Now, let's get my glove back on here and kind of get these back over the heat. And I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on them. Like I said, I can kind of pull them away from the heat if they start to look too... Oh, thank you. My neighbor's watching me film up there out the window. what was I saying? Oh, I can pull them off of the heat if they start to cook too fast. So we'll see how these turn out. This looks pretty good so far, huh? See if these potatoes are looking. Oh yeah. Stir them up a little bit. Oh yeah. I'm glad I pre-cooked the potatoes. I think they'd take an awful long time if I didn't. This is pretty cool. This rotating method works pretty good because that way you don't burn the bottom of stuff. You can just kind of, you know, rotate it so you get a little heat and then let it cool down just a little bit. Eggs are looking almost done there, so I'll let the potatoes cook for a little bit. Man, this smells great. I was thinking I'd probably use this mostly as a drip pan, but I don't know. I might be using this as a griddle more often. The coals are dying down a little bit, so this is working better. I can kind of let it sit in one spot longer. So it looks like the eggs are just about done. I'll rotate it and let the potatoes cook just a tad bit longer. Then I'll meet you guys inside and we'll try this out. That griddle is cool. Look how good this turned out. Man. I am so hungry. Oh man, this is really good. Cooking outdoors like that always makes food taste good. You know, that griddle was really cool. That's actually some of the most fun I've had cooking on the grill in a long time. Because I like tending to the grill like that, more so than just putting the lid on and letting stuff cook. I mean, I live in Northern California, so I kind of grew up cooking chicken pieces and stuff like that where you're always moving it around. So that's sort of the way I like to cook. I'm going to have to come up with some more things to cook on that. So if you like the video, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and tell your friends where they can find some more easy cooking. Stay out of the drive-thrus. I can teach you how to cook. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.